Hello everybody and welcome back to your number one source of game-related news. Yeah, your top source of game news. And in all honesty, I commend you for even finding this video. I commend you, sir, or madam. And I'm really excited because today I get to talk about one of my favorite game franchises, which is also a movie franchise. But honestly, with Tomb Raider and the old Tomb Raider movies, let's forget about the old movies for a second. Because frankly, the Angelina Jolie Tomb Raider movies were forgettable. They were not that good. Maybe you guys feel differently. Let me know in the comments below. I just didn't like them. But today, I am really excited because I saw this movie trailer and I have to talk about it. Because this movie coming out, I think it's going to be fucking awesome. And I think there are some things that they could mess up. And I'll talk about that later on too. Like what I think is most likely to be the fuck up in this movie. And I'm going to talk about what this could mean for the franchise. I would really like to see this movie bring Tomb Raider to a wider audience without dumbing down the whole thing, without making it unbelievable or far-fetched. I would really like to see that done with Tomb Raider. That being said, let's watch this movie trailer. I think that it's going to be entertaining. Like I said, I've already seen it. But for you guys, I think it's going to be good. I wanted to watch it with you. Because you're so special. I love you guys. All 50 of you. Alright, let's go. Wait, hold on. We're a work in progress, by the way. As you can tell. I don't have to prove that to you, right? With all this shit going on. Okay, so we take that. We want the full screen. Here we go. Boop. Full screen. Blah, blah, blah.
What's your name?
Lara
Surname?
Croft. Lara, your father's gone. You can pick up where he left off. I see so much of him in you. Brilliant.
Hello, Sprout. If you're listening to this, then I must be dead. I found something. A tomb called the Mother of Death. If Trinity succeeds, our world is in danger. Promise me you will stop them.
I promise. I think I know where my dad went.
That's right in the middle of the Devil's Sea.
It will be an adventure.
Death is not an adventure.
You shouldn't have come here. But I'm glad that you did.
What do you know about my father?
Now I see the likeness. The recklessness.
Close the tomb once and for all. The fate of humanity is now in your hands.
Can't be too careful these days. The world has gone bloody mad.
I'll take two.
Absolutely beautiful. Beautiful. Gorgeous. And I do mean the movie trailer as well. Haha. I'm a jokester. Love that last scene in the movie too, where they're, of course, where she's getting her weapons from, they'll have the guy from I wish I knew his name. I feel so bad. This is a gaming news channel, not the movie news. $3 Theater is a good one. You should check that out. I'll link it below. But that guy that was in Shaun of the Dead, but what was the other one? Something cop? Whatever. Where they like suit up. Of course they would have that guy. You know what I'm talking about. Where he's like all into weapons and that badass scene from the end of the movie. Anyways, let's break this trailer down because there's some things about it that I think are an indication that this movie could kind of be a mess. A little mess. Not like your boyfriend's bathroom, not that bad, but, a little mess, like, your room after a long weekend, okay? One of the things being, her hair was perfect, and I don't know, do we really want more fucking Terminator 2, where the last 45 minutes of the movie was just fucking action, flashing colors, which is great, dumb it down all you need to, as long as there's flashing colors, that's great. But all the meanwhile, Megan, whatever the fuck her name is, her hair was perfect. And she's being thrown around in the Egyptian desert. Her hair's got these perfect wavy locks, and I see the same thing in this trailer at the end, where she's, dealing with all these traps in the tombs. That kind of bothered me a little bit. So that kind of leads me to what I think is the most likely thing they will mess up. And, there's two things. But the most likely one being they make it too unbelievable. Because clearly I think this is an effort to bring Tomb Raider to a wider audience. I think they want to make movies in the future. So this could be a studio or a group of producers that value making this movie consumable for even dumb people. Putting that before making the movie kind of just like getting things right, And some people will know what I mean by that, some won't. That's fine. That's one of the things that's the most likely thing I think they'll mess up on. The other I can't remember because I am thinking about watching this trailer with you. So let's do that. We're going to break it down a little bit. Things that I liked about it, things that I didn't. Mostly I liked things about it. I'm really excited about
What's
this.
your name?
Lara
Surname?
Croft.
Tell me what you think about this actress, by the way. Because from some angles, I'm like, fuck yes. She's perfect as Lara Croft. And I gotta be honest with you. With the cargo pants and the tank top, the classic outfit, it's hard not to see her as Lara Croft. With the face, in some scenes it's perfect for me. But from other angles, I'm thinking to myself, is there some other actress you could have used? And somebody that more closely resembled Lara Croft. She looks different from game to game. So, whatever. It's fine. But, yeah. The thing I'm most excited about this, by the way, is it looks like they want to capture the feel of the two games, the two most recent games, which happens to be kind of like the reboot of the Tomb Raider franchise. Okay? As long as they do that, I think this movie will get good reviews. And I'll fucking love it. I'll watch it like 10 million times. Just like I do with Mad Max. Okay? So, let me know down in the comments below what you think with her face. If you have a better actress in mind, it's killing me. I feel like I've seen actresses that are more closely related to that Tomb Raider Lara Croft look. So let me know.
Lara, your father's gone. You can pick up where he left off. I see so much of him in you.
All right, puzzles. That's what I want. That is one of the things I really want in this movie. It's going to be an action movie, so fair enough. There might not be a lot of time for puzzles. And maybe they'll just throw just enough in there as fan service. Fine. I'll accept it. But if she isn't doing some big-ass puzzles, okay, in a big tomb somewhere, you don't even have to have a good story. For me, just put her in a big-ass tomb and have her do some puzzles. I'll be happy if you do that. I kid, of course. I hope they do a good story. But I don't think they're gonna do anything we haven't seen before with the story. So I'm not that worried about it. I want something I haven't seen before. And if they capture the feel of Tomb Raider in the form of a movie, I will be interested. Will I be happy with the story? Well, let's just get it going. instead of stating the obvious.
Brilliant.
Puzzles! Okay, love this. Fans of the 2 previous games will notice that this looks a lot like the like her base of operations at her house. I assume it's at her house. It looks a lot like that place that she gathers all her information before she goes off on an expedition. This is cool. Okay, I'm really happy about this. Even if it's not exactly like the other rooms, it captures the feel. Okay, and I think that's how a lot of fans should be. Give some of these movie producers a break. It doesn't have to be fucking atom for atom replica of all the things you loved about fucking the game or the movie, the book. It should capture the feeling, in my opinion. Some people aren't happy if every detail isn't copied, so that your feelings are your own. I mean, they're valid. So if it doesn't make you happy, then it doesn't make you happy. But I'm just telling you what makes me happy. Just get the feel of it. And I don't know how to describe that very well. But these guys, these movie producers, they are getting paid to do that. Why are they getting paid? It's their job to do that. Because that's what people expect when they go to buy tickets. They're going here because they're chasing after that feeling. Some of them aren't, some of them are just going to watch a movie, but fans of the franchise are coming back for the feeling, okay? So it's their job to figure out how to capture the feeling of the Tomb Raider games into a film. Can they do it? God, I hope so. And I hope it won't be just another A New Hope remake with Episode 7, where they just take a bunch of the stuff from Star Wars. It was just the biggest fucking case of fan servicey, vapid bullshit. Just a remake of A New Hope, and they just grab different things from the old movies, and they're just like, here, bitches, you'll like this, you'll pay for this, you'll come to see our next movie because it's got fucking weird characters in it. It's got the TIE Fighter and the X-Wing, and it's got your campy Han Solo type character. Yeah. Fuck me, dude. So this movie, don't do it, please. I'm so excited for this. Aren't we due, by the way, a good video game movie? With movies like Assassin's Creed, or World of Warcraft, to name a few. The video game movies don't do very good. So I would like to see this do good. I have high hopes. As much as I like to be a pompous asshole and be like, I'm just going to shit all over everything. As much as I would like to shit on this, I'm kidding, of course. I want it to do good.
If you're listening to this, then I must be dead. I found something. A tomb called the Mother of Death.
That actor, I don't know what it is. This is my pomposity coming out. I don't like him. He's cool and all, but maybe it's the way he's playing the character of Laura's dad. But it just feels so fucking cliche for an action movie. He's just like, oh, there's this thing you gotta do. I'm leaving you this message. And it's very serious. I take it very... Can you see how seriously I take this? I take it really seriously. It's really important. You can tell by the tone of my voice and my inflections. Like... Give it some character, dude. I think there's some other actors that could have done that fucking deliciously. You know how some actors get a small cameo and you're like, why didn't they get a bigger part? He was so good. It wasn't that guy. I'll tell you that.
If Trinity succeeds, our world is in danger. Promise me you will stop them.
Promise me. I'm dead, but it's symbolic, and this is like one of those action movies where you gotta you promise your dead dad to do shit. No thanks.
I promise.
Okay, this is interesting, and I'm sure there's a lot of people talking about this on the on the really obscure Reddit forums. with this boat scene being before she gets to the real adventure, it's exactly like the first rebooted game started out. She's on a boat. She's going on an expedition. She crashes into an island. Bad things happen. And that's where the adventure starts. I actually don't mind this, because how many fucking ways can you get Lara Croft to her adventure? The boat is a cool way to do it. And, you know, there's a big storm. She crashes. Okay, cool. Yeah, I don't mind. I really don't mind, because it captures the feeling. And as long as it's not a shot-for-shot remake, like, it's just a fucking boat. Was she gonna take the plane just because it's different? No. What matters is what happens on the boat. What happens with the things in the movie. And I know that sounds kind of contrary to what I said about Star Wars, but it is different. I just can't articulate it right now. I wish I could. Maybe I can do a video later on and like write all my thoughts out. But I'm being honest with you. It feels different. Maybe I'll see the movie and feel differently.
I think I know where my dad went.
That's right in the middle of the Devil's Sea.
It will be an adventure.
Death is not an adventure.
So, throughout this, watch her hair. Look out for the fucking perfect wavy locks. I'm just looking for everything that I hate about this movie. I'm sorry. But that's something, like, fucking make it gritty, make it dirty, make it unattractive. You know, do something new. Also, I know it's dramatic and cool for her to jump off the boat like that, but if it's just a sinking boat, once she gets to the top, you know, she's pretty safe. She doesn't have to run anymore, right? Wouldn't it be safer to wait for the boat to sink? Or at least, like, climb down slowly so that when you go into the water, you're not 20 feet below the surface with the fucking storm raging? Like, I think jumping off the ship from that height just seems a little stupid. But again, it's an action movie. And these things, you know, it's fucking Hollywood. So, there you go. Good for them.
You shouldn't have come here. But I'm glad that you did.
What do you know about my father?
Now I see the likeness. The recklessness.
This. He was pointing a gun at her. I haven't seen the full scene, of course. But when I see the movie, I hope that they explain how they got this 250-pound man killed when he's clearly, I mean, maybe I'm wrong, but he's clearly awake. He's not asleep. He's pointing a gun at her. Point blank. He didn't even pull the trigger. And she kills him. She sticks that climbing axe right in his neck. This I can look past, but what's coming up ahead, it makes me question how far I can suspend my disbelief. Okay? What the fuck?
Close the tomb once and for all. The fate of
Yes.
humanity.
I like that part where she jams some shit. She's working a puzzle and dust falls off. Thank you. Thank you.
Is now in your hands.
Okay, this, watch that. I'm going to play that back for you. Not only is her hair perfect, yeah, you dirtied her up, Mr. Studio Person. You had the people, the professionals, give her some scratches, put some dirt on her. She's got a perfect tan, she's beautiful. And why not make her hair perfect? Because fucking Hollywood, right? And everybody is going to love the perfect hair. They're not going to be as attracted to her if her hair is greasy or fucking disgusting. No. God, it's just out of character to me for a person like Lara Croft in the games. And maybe her hair is perfect in the games. I'm sure it is. but it seems so out of character for her to take time out of her adventure to make her, to make her hair look perfect. Give herself beautiful locks. It's not going to be naturally like that, boys. Sorry, Mr. 19-year-old. Fucking got a boner for Lara Croft because her hair's perfect. And she's so vapid that she needs to make it look perfect for nobody. For the fucking evil people that she's fighting against, Trinity. Anyways, I'm going to play that back. We went off on a tangent there. But I would like to talk about these spiky things. Because this is my biggest problem with the trailer. And it's, if this is the only mistake in the movie, and I'm calling it a mistake, you might not, but if it's the only mistake in the movie, I'll be happy. If there's a million other mistakes like this, I will be convinced that they are just trying to make things as tense as possible, as fucking close call-y as possible, to make you feel things, to make you feel like really tense and shit. And like, okay, let's just watch. Watch how the spikes are long enough to rip her face apart. And she goes past the point of where the spikes are. And the fucking rod that's passing her is dense with spikes. But somehow her face, her beautiful face, is intact. And thank God, because she is gorgeous. Okay? I played it for you. I'm going to play it again. Okay. So this isn't some trick of the eye. And this is so clearly CGI because of the angle of everything. So you have the point of the rod starting here in the corner of the screen, right? Well, from here to the end of the rod on the wall, it's not up here. It's straight. So with these lines, with the spikes going past her shoulder, I'm not talking about the closest spikes, but I'm talking about the spikes down there. If they're going that far, and this rod, as we saw, is clearly dense with the fucking spikes, she's going through them. So great CGI, guys. You did a fucking good job. Whoever worked on that, they should get jobs all the time in the industry. I wish more movies did that. Okay, watch this. Does it look weird to you? Is it just me? Her face is good. Yeah, is that CGI or is that a real spiky rod? I can't fucking tell because it looks so good. And she's not going through the spikes at all. And you might be thinking to yourself, okay, well, you got this rod here. Maybe the spikes maybe the part of the rod that she went under didn't have spikes at that moment, and it was like just barely perfect. Look at this rod earlier. That thought would make sense if the spikes were on this rod more randomly and there were some spaces where you could be right up against the rod and there's no spikes. But there's fucking spikes everywhere on these things. So no, that theory goes by the wayside. I'm sorry. It just doesn't work. So enough about that. I still think the movie's going to be fucking awesome. I don't want to make you feel all negative about the movie. This is just this is for entertainment purposes, really. And yeah, the movie's going to be good. I think that, if assuming the next trailer is as good as this and reviews come out and say the movie's pretty damn good, yeah, go see it, please. Because I'm going to fucking see it. I'm not going to tell you not to see this because I'm a pompous asshole. So, yeah, it looks like it's going to be good. I hate that. I hate that part. Look at her hair. Look at her. Right there. Alicia. That's her name. Alicia something. Okay, first time watching this trailer and I saw this, I was like, that looks so fucking good. And we're switching gears to a more positive note because I got it all out. I'm good. This looks exactly like a plane from the reboot games. It's so fucking awesome. Look at that.
Can't be too careful these days. The world has gone bloody mad.
I'll take 2.
Cool. Well, in the gaming universe, I think they had a different explanation for how she got the 2 guns. And, you know, fair enough. That's fine. I don't mind. I'm good. Just, please, make it feel authentic. Just make the movie feel good. Like, a story that I could, just please, do it right. Anyways, guys, it has been my pleasure to give you this video, and I will see you soon. Okay? I want to do these pretty often, and that's why the video is in this format, you know, with the work in progress type stuff going on. That is why I'm doing it like this, so I can do more of them. And if you would like to check out my main channel, I do videos on that Rubber Dorky /Rubber Dorky. I'll link things down below. It's going to be less frequent than I do stuff here in another channel where I do same format, just different subject matter. And I'll leave that as a mystery. So you can check out the links below. I'll see you soon. Adios. And have a great day.